Hello everyone, this is an analysis on the US dollar beginning with the daily time frame. Just to kind of point out where we've been, just looking at this downtrend line, we've been fighting with it repeatedly, and as I drop down to the lower time frames, you'll see exactly how frequently and how the pattern actually plays out. So just looking at things here, we had a very nice strong move off the bottom here, and in light and in direct agreement with my previous analysis, the US dollar did in fact bounce up to the levels forecasted, and now we're looking to see if we can potentially see a breakout to the upside and, break above this 93.40 level and then onwards up to this next level of resistance around 94.60. So let's just go ahead and drop down to the 4-hour time frame, kind of show you a little bit of what we're looking at here. So again, looking at what the resistance is, it's basically this downtrend line here, and also coinciding with this 50-period moving average. So once price gets above this 50, you'll see a similar type push up again. Obviously, this time, if everything goes well, we will be above this 50 and then breaking out here to test this 90 to 80 level. So that's basically what I'm seeing so far, and that's coinciding with this gap back here. Now, there's two Fibonacci levels that I've actually kind of mapped out based on the previous pattern just to kind of see the similarities on the retracement. And so if you're looking at this hourly time frame, you can see that I took the low to the high here and then looked for where the price basically came back to, and that's going to coincide with that 38.2 retracement level here. And if the price is going to actually break this trend line here, and similar I expect here, so that's basically the pattern I was trying to show you, which is we've been here before. We had a very strong move above only to see us come back down, and there's one of two things that can happen. One is we don't break below 92.40 and we just maintain it and then we pop up higher. That's one scenario. The other scenario is, which I believe is what we're going to see, is actually a retracement back down to this 23.6 and more so greater odds going back down to about this 92 level, or potentially even down to this high nines, like 91, 96 area. So that's where the 38.2 is, and that's what I think that we'll be looking for, is a pullback to about this 38.2 level or 92 on the dollar index, and then which we'll look for support to continue, and then another attempt at breaking this trend line. And if that does happen, then we'll be heading up, like I said, to about that 92.80 level. Going back to that 4-hour time frame just to show you, it's going to coincide with roughly this 200 period moving average, and we're essentially on the weekly time frame battling with the 200 on that stage already. So looking at the weekly candles, you could see that we had a very strong move off these lows, very bullish move. So for us to go up to 92.80 would be essentially touching on the previous, I guess, opening of that last week's candle, and now we're heading back up to this level 2. So any push above this 92.80 level is going to be very bullish as far as a move continuing higher to about this 93.50 level. But one thing at a time. Let's first take a look at that hourly chart one more time, and what we're going to be looking for is again that pullback down to about this 92 level, and then we'll have to see if the price can continue to move sideways and then break this trend line. Otherwise, it's going to be heading back to this level and then potentially going down to about this 91.60 level again. So you don't want to see it break below essentially this 91.80 level, which has kind of started to act as our support. And that's basically what I'm seeing. I'm still pretty set on the dollar still maintaining these lows for sure. But as far as the upside, we're kind of capped at that 92.80 level, but we'll see what happens and how the week finishes out. But there is a lot of resistance up in this area. But the reason why I do think we're going to go up there is because of this gap here that we still need to close. So, just the way things look right now, if this is in fact going to be the start of, another move up for, the U.S. dollar, then, this is how it's going to have to play out, where we break this trend line first, and then we go up and tackle, the 92.80 level, and then we'll be dealing with 93.40. So that's what I'm looking at, and that's what I'm seeing heading up into the close of the week. I'm on Wall Street. This has been a presentation by thetradersperspective.com. please feel free to subscribe to the channel. I do these videos bi-weekly, every single Wednesday evening and over the weekend. So don't miss out on the outlook. It's another perspective for you to add to your arsenal. Thanks again for watching. Enjoy the rest of your week.